head of Disney, head of ABC,
Wide.
head of ESPN,
Wide.
head of the United States of America,
Wide.
and me and Gumpy.
Yep. Yeah,
That's right.
All time.
Okay?
Just an all-time laugh.
2 kids from every single state, territory, and I believe reservation came to compete to try to get better. And I think this is an initiative that is going to continue. I think this is a big deal. And anything that is going to amplify or encourage the next generation to remain active and competitive, I think that is a huge thing I will be a part of. I have given, and this is not, I mean, we certainly have said this publicly because I think it maybe motivates others to do the same. I've given over like $2 million back to my high school, 2 sports, to hopefully keep kids from my hometown in Plum active and like into sports. And I've been obviously a part of the Play 60 initiative whenever I was in the NFL. I've donated to many things that try to keep the next generation active. This seems like something that a lot of people are aligned on making happen. Josh DeMaro there, head of Disney. All of Disney. The previous head of Disney just bought the Lakers.
Yes, he did.
This is the new head of Disney. Head of ABC right there, one of the heads. Miss Deb, incredible. Loved catching up with her. Jimmy Pitaro, that's a head of ESPN. And then right there with his left arm around one particular guy, that's Gumpy.
That's right.
Okay, that is Gumpy. And then obviously it's me. And then the amount of students and kids, the energy last night was just absurd in there. And they're winning life-changing money. So there's a lot of people upset. Anytime, obviously, you have the president doing anything, especially President Trump, who was very gracious to me and Gumpy, I would say, and all the Disney people would say the same thing with how it was all set up last night. Anytime he's a part of something, it's going to be very loud. And there's people saying some really mean stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Diary of a Polarizing Figure, available Friday, by a brand new album. I wrote 15 songs. I learned how to sing for them, and it will address a lot of this, and this kind of is what my life is. But the mission of the Patriot Games, I am a firm believer now. I'm not the only one, and I am very excited for what the future is. If we're going to get an aggro crag with an American Ninja Warrior, with a push-up, pull-up contest, with all these things, what the presidential fitness things used to be, but like bigger, I think this can become something that's magical across the entire country. So I was very lucky and honored to be there, thankful to be there. Yeah, and then this is absurd. Yeah, this is an absurd situation. I am drenched at that moment, obviously. Greeted the president as he was coming off of Air Force One, and it was torrential downpour. You know, I mean, just absolutely torrential downpour. Wore blue jeans, normally wear black pants.
Sure.
Blue jeans, get drenched, you know, you see it. Turns out everything was drying except for like the...
Sure.
You look like you pissed your pants.
The crop.
There's a lot of that at the end of the night. You know, I'm stretching shirt to be like, no, this is rain from earlier. I don't think you fully understand. But getting a chance to obviously do that. Hop in Marine One. Okay, which is the helicopter that the president uses with a couple big oorahs up there flying it. And then getting over there, it's like the attention that this event is going to get and is going to continue to get, Gumpy, that a baby Gumpy, I think is great for the future. And I think it's a very, 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 very cool thing and concept. So I'm excited for that. I got a 3-year-old daughter. A lot of people saying terrible things about her. I got a 3-month-old baby boy. A lot of people saying terrible things about him right now because I want to encourage high schoolers to be fitness and active. Just know that we take a lot of pride in the fact that we are big promoters of sport, fitness, you name it. And especially with our partners at Disney, ESPN, and ABC, with everything they've done for us, I will love to continue to promote kids being active. I will continue to promote sports. And I do appreciate how people feel towards their politics and everything like that. I do respect it, but there's some absurd things when it's like, hey, it's not just me. I mean, we're trying to create something here for a next generation. We're trying to give back from our community in our world, sports and fitness. So it's like, I think once it settles in, and if this Patriot Games thing goes for 10, 20 years, which I'm hoping happens no matter who's president, I think this will be something that we'll look back on and say, this was inevitably good. But I got ideas. I was in there. I just had 1,000. I mean, I didn't know the thing was happening until we're there. I met the creator of American Ninja Warrior was there.
Nice.
Yeah, the creator.
Nice.
Shake his hand at the very beginning. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Pat, insert his name. We should have looked that up. Insert name very quickly. And I go, oh, very nice to meet you. And then he goes, I created American Ninja Warrior. And then he had a headset on. And I hadn't seen the course yet. Oh, this is American Ninja Warrior course. And I said, come again? That's what I said to him. He said, I created American Ninja Warrior. I go, good for you.
It's an honor,
sir.
Good for you, man.
Good
Congratulations. Idea. But it was so sweet. I mean, it was cool. I think this has a chance. Arthur Smith, is that his name?
That's what Google was saying.
Okay, Arthur Smith. I met Arthur Smith last night. I mean, if there was a photo there, it'd be a little bit
Also
easier.
the
Andy's
also
calling
the
plays?
OC, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's why he was in Ohio. That's why he had time to be
I mean,
there.
was
that
that a
makes
FedEx tie? I mean,
that makes sense.
that is, we're not.
I got some ideas for that thing too.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What do you got?
I got some ideas.
Like,
I'll get to the drawing board, spitball.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do some
How
drawing.
you say the kids were picked? Two kids from each state? Reservation?
I'll tell you what. When I was there, I was asking a lot of questions on.
Reservation.
Hey, I was looking around. A couple times. Great lads, kids, great kids. Super positive, love their energy. What an experience for them, like summer camp. You know, but they're getting to do like super athletic. I mean, certainly memories forever. But I was looking around and I was thinking about me when I was their age, and I'm like, oh. Cooked all of these people. And then I started looking around. I'm like, I'm not the only one that could probably is thinking the same thing here. So I think as this thing grows, I think what we need to make sure we let everybody know is, hey, tryouts.
yeah, there you go.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, big announcement.
a lot of
Almost like
athletes.
Drewski's.
Athletes.
Almost like Drewski's could have been.
Sure.
Come to a city. Hey, we got tryouts for this here. Like, that is the idea that I have for it. I'm like, let's do 6 regionals. Let's go to an arena. Let's set this thing up. Let's tell everybody in the area to come. Let's get the best of the best. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's up this to $1 million worth. Like, that's where my brain immediately goes as I'm watching. I'm like, yes, yes. And then I think about a little young me, you know, being like, how much can I win at this thing? What do I got to do? I got to go run what? And then going down there and just having an opportunity. Because you could tell how pumped they were to be in that. Like, they were very pumped to be there. The kid that won that won it. Well, I don't know if I should give it away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
ABC tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
The kid that won it, the male that won it, he needs to be in Marines. We need him expedited to Marines.
See, that might be a problem because the kid that won it, we should be saying, like, this guy's going to be in the NFL.
No, not with the Ninja Warrior, of course.
Yeah. MLB? MLS?
I'll tell you what, I think
Not
this
that
kid
one.
could probably do any of those things, but I also think he would actually be able to run through a brick wall or right up over. This kid was a human spider.
Okay.
I mean, watching this kid operate was outrageous. Good jawline. Absolutely strapped. They were 15 to 17 or 14 to 17, and there was a 15-year-old finalist taking on the 17-year-old.
Wow.
So that was in the girls' division. She was from Michigan, I believe. I believe she was from Michigan.
Probably be
Hell
back.
yeah.
She had a pretty good little run. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it was a pretty big celebration of like fitness last night, I would say. I showed up there, tank top, caw. Remember? Mm-hmm. Caw. That's what it was, a big eagle.
Yep.
And it said caw across the bottom. And I had a USA hat on. Okay, then all of a sudden I was invited to go to places, and I get down in there. Everybody's really nicely dressed. I didn't know that happens at these sporting events. Last night, Patriot Games, high schoolers going through fitness challenges and tests to see if they can become champion to win $125,000 in scholarships. One boy, one girl. Unbelievable stuff. I didn't, everybody was really nice dressed around us, and I guess my backwards hat certainly caused a little chaos, I guess, out there. My head's too big to really wear a hat forwards, I will say. But I do appreciate that I maybe should have had something a little nice, but I was at the Patriot Games.
Come on.
And nobody's talking about it. Air Force Ones, USA Air Force Ones.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody's talking about the USA Air Force
Was the hat USA too?
Yeah, Team USA Baseball.
So,
Team USA Baseball.
Shout out Zero.
I was there to celebrate these United States high schoolers. Now, after we start watching this, I immediately, as the person I am, I'm like, I got 1,000 ideas for this thing. Oh my God, we need old Mech over here.
Yep.
We need the aggro crag back
Yep.
here. We need pull up, and then also we need to take this thing on tour to make sure we're getting all the right high schoolers to be in this thing. So, like, the future of what these can become, I am such a huge fan of, and the initiative. And I'll tell you what, I think there's a lot of powerful people that are wanting this to succeed as well. And I'm a fan of that. The NFL Play 60 thing, that was a big push for a long time. I was so confused on why that was an initiative. They're like, we got to tell these kids to play for 60 minutes a day. I'm like, 60 minutes a day? What else are they doing? And it's like, well, there's a lot of distractions now. You got you got your iPhone, you got your iPad. Obviously, there's many other options to do. The kids aren't even riding bikes anymore. They're on e-bikes. It's like they're telling people to be active for 60 minutes. We might as well tell them 12 hours to be. And I was like, that was a shock to me that was happening. Now it's only even gotten, I think, more so. So anything that's promoting competition, fitness, activity for the next generation, I'm about it. And I'm a huge fan of this concept and theory, and I think it's going to be gigantic. Shout out to Mr. President for the hospitality and also being a driving force for this entire event to happen. I was fortunate to kind of hear the behind-the-scenes stories about how this all came together and why this came together. It's like, I think this thing has a chance to be 10, 20, 30, 100 years of something special, and it was cool to be a part of, AJ, over there in the great state of Ohio. It's a cool initiative that I think a lot of people that have a lot of say are behind. Like, the head of Disney being there is gigantic. Josh D'Amaro, he obviously just got named the head of Disney within the last year, so everything that he's doing for the first time is kind of a big precedent-setting thing. Feels like he is a big fan of sports and big fan of, like, fitness. I love the chance to get to chat with him. I love what he's about. Obviously, he's an incredible suit as well. He's the head of Disney. I mean, the last one, the Bob father's now an owner of the Lakers. He's considered like the greatest suit in the history of suits with what he's been able to do with Disney. It's like Josh, certainly a talented suit and executive and everything like that, but he's a sports person. He's a fitness person, kids, sports people, fitness people. So I think this is a huge, I think in his eyes, he's seeing the same thing that I'm thinking, like, hey, this could be good for the years, generations potentially, especially if we spotlight and make it bigger. So I was honored to be a part of last night. Like actually, I felt like that was the beginning of something big.